This is Xavier Quintanilla, and this is my speech on the cultural artifact. This is my audience, Christian and Kevin. So they say that the smallest things in life are the best ones. This is true to many others. Care more about the finer things in life. My family were not as privileged, so the simpler things in life were all that they could afford. Hello everyone, my name is Xavier Quintanilla, and the cultural artifact that I am holding is called a capirucho. This is the artifact. So here's a stick, the string, and the top part, which it has a hole, which the point of the game is to try to make it, which I almost did. And so the reason I'm going to talk about this artifact is because of the history and what it means to my family. And the three things that I would like to share about the artifact is the history, what it means to my family and to myself. So every culture has their own version of this toy. The Mexicans call this a balero, the Japanese call this a kendama, and the French call it a bilboquet. And according to kendama.org and several other websites, the French were the first to create this kind of toy in the 16th century. And here's a painting of a French boy that is holding his bilboquet. Here's the top part and the stick that is attached to it with the string. And capirucho is the name for this Salvadorian toy. Each culture has their own version, but the Salvadorian version is just a normal little stick and the string and the top part. And the people of El Salvador especially were not as privileged, so they were limited to the certain amount, to the certain type of toys that they could play with. The way that this is made is simply by cutting down a tree and cutting down the part of the wood into the part of the toy that they need and just simply attaching string. And this is a very simple kind of toy. It's nothing too fancy. So it just goes by and shows how much this actually meant to them. The reason I chose this artifact is because of the story behind it and how my parents and grandparents would spend time sitting around next to each other, just competing, trying to see who would make the most without missing. And just as a fun fact, Yucatan News interviewed and recorded a man that made 1,058 in 5 minutes. Playing with this toy for a couple of minutes made me realize that I was taking everything for granted, all the better things in life that I was able to get. And the capirucho is a toy that brought many memories and many great times to my family. I hope that you all have taken in something about where it came from, how it has impacted lives, and how it changed my life a bit. Remember to not take the smallest things in life for granted, and thank you all for allowing me to share something about the Salvadorian culture with you all.